The rivalry between Tony Beets and his son Kevin Beets is one of the main plotlines in Gold Rush this season. Fans probably recall last season when Kevin, who was working for Tony, failed to show up. Tony had to rush to find a replacement for Kevin after he didn't tell him until the season was ready to begin. Tony is refusing to assist his son now that Kevin has his own group. In one instance, Tony refused to give Kevin the equipment he required since he was broke. Kevin needed assistance from Parker Schnabel. Nevertheless, Tony ultimately consented to assist his kid with some equipment in the most recent episode. On Gold Rush, Tony Beets lends his son equipment. Kevin Beets wanted to demonstrate that he could mine independently of his father, Tony Beets. But for Kevin, it hasn't been simple. At Scribner Creek, he faces some formidable obstacles. Kevin has yet to extract any gold in the 9 weeks since the season began. This is a result of device malfunctions and failures. Kevin wants to demonstrate his independence, but he has so far failed terribly. Even after spending more than $100,000 to purchase an outdated piece of equipment from Parker Schnabel, he is still unable to proceed with his claim. A transmission breakdown has kept his D10 dozer out of operation for a month. Ultimately, Tony consented to lend his son a D11 dozer to assist, but it wasn't purely out of altruism. Why did Tony Beets assist Kevin on Gold Rush at last? Kevin's webpage was viewed by Tony Beets and his spouse, Minnie. Kevin still pays his parents 10% of the land's royalties. Tony came there to find out why he was behind on his payments. At last, Tony presented a solution. In order to expedite the procedure, he agreed to pay for Kevin's D10 repair and loaned his son the $4 million D11 dozer. Kevin thanked his parents for the assistance and appeared appreciative. Being Tony, he suggested that they increase the amount he owes them from 10% to 15%. Minnie swiftly dispelled that, stating that they don't treat their kids that way. Tony was wise enough not to betray his wife. At Scribner Creek, the new dozer has sped up operations. Additionally, it improved the spirits of Kevin's team, who were all becoming increasingly alienated as the mining activities continued to be halted. How do you feel about Kevin Beets and his difficulties on Gold Rush this season? Does Tony Beets' eventual breakdown and assistance to Kevin surprise you? Tell us in the comments section below.